Oh, say does.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the back courts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the four with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Towns.
Minnesota charged with a foul. Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul.
Now Westbrook. George outside. This one for three. Sinks it from distance.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Conley against Westbrook. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Conley. McDaniels passes to Conley. Clock at 6. McDaniels can't hit.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on. Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Counted. And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
B.A., I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Morris can't hit. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Now here's Towns. Left side, Conley. George against Edwards. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And it's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns a screen on Morris. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Morris. Out to the right wing. George with a steal. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Westbrook outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Driving to the basket. Leonard outside. Launches it. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always...
Oh, throw it down.
Can you say elevation? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Towns. To the left side wing. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Morris outside. For three, George. Towns with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Gobert with a screen on Zubats. Towns for three. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside. From deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. It's George on the wing. Driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Good luck containing Paul George on the drive. He's one of the more fluid wings in the league.
George hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Minnesota in the lead. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert with a screen on George. The open shot by Edwards. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. The shot by Conley. No good.
Minnesota charged with the foul. Carl Anthony Towns. Second personal foul.
That's good from George.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
He gets it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's all tied in Los Angeles.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers,
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Edwards against George. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Morris. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Almost 7 feet tall, Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Outside Edwards. Out left to the wing. Towns for 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Westbrook finds George. Leonard on the wing. With some arc, and Gobert with a block. Here's Towns. He's got 7. Pass to Edwards. Towns against George. The shot no good, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. And here's Zubats. Morris outside. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Kicks it to George. And stolen by Edwards. Inside. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Westbrook against Conley. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Gobert. Great D that time from Zubats. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's George to stop the drought. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
McDaniels a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
The kick out to Conley.
2 minutes.
Puts one up from 19. Here's Towns. And down it goes. 2 points. Towns has got 9. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be, A. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
The kick out to Conley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Gobert with a screen on Morris. Here's Towns. They grab their own miss. And Gobert with the stuff.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Outside Conley. And he's going for the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Leonard with the ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Morris. Westbrook outside. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. Westbrook can't hit. And here's McDaniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Towns a screen on Leonard. McDaniels from long range. No luck on that one. Leonard on the take. And so it's Minnesota with an impressive 16-point lead. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. Sinks the tray.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Gordon on the wing. Takes the 3. Reid with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. To the wing, right side. Pass to Rivers. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
Island misses. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. On the wing, Rivers. Covered by Covington. Launches a 3. Rivers' shot is off. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Takes a 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Anderson can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Drives to the hoop, and the basket by Highland.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Prince down low. Gordon's on him. Back to Prince. Outside, Anderson. Picked by Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed in the post. He's checked by Plumlee. Prince. That one's good from the corner. Prince has got 8 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Gordon finds Covington. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Batum's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Batum outside. Pass to Highland. Back to Plumlee. Here's Gordon. Out to Covington. Jacks up a 3. Prince grabs the miss. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Here's Highland. Gordon outside. The 3. And they'll get another chance. For 3, Covington. Can't get it to drop. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Pass to Rivers. Outside, Anderson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Minnesota basketball.
Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gordon with a steal. To the right side. Pass to Highland. The 3 ball. Batum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere on the floor.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The T-Wolves on top. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nicholas Batum out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Highland in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Towns against Morris. Towns with room to shoot. Misses off the left iron.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And a foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
George against Edwards. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Towns for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Westbrook drives.
This is Westbrook at his best. Slicing and dicing the D.
Conley passes to Towns. Over Morris. Towns finds Gobert, and there's the foul. It's on even to Zubac. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Right side McDaniels. To the left wing. Towns for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
There's the 3. And Morris gets the 3. Morris has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Edwards. And he lobs it up. And it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Outside Edwards. Oh, George with a steal. And the jam by George.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
McDaniels passes to Conley. From downtown. It's rebounded by Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard against McDaniels. Crosses over. Leonard on the take. And he lays it up and in.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Gobert with a screen on Morris. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Back to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Towns for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Oh, George with a steal. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. McDaniels from long range sends it home from three-point land.
3-point basket.
And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
From deep. Off target with a shot. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you
For
for coming.
You feel the energy. Here we go. These guys are ready to go. Tip-off goes to Denver. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Murray kicks to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Denver with a new 14. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Here's Murray up on top. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Leonard, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Murray. Down low, it's stolen by Morris. George against Jokic. Leonard with no one around. Traps in the tray.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with his screen on Westbrook. Here's Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Jokic, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And here's George for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
You know, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Got that one up quick.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
He keeps diligently working hard to try and perfect that part of his game. Westbrook can't help but to make guys look a little foolish off the bounce.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, Denver with the triple. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
That might be a 50. Or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
Zubac against Jokic. Outside Gordon. And there's the pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Jokic with it. A second chance effort. And again, it's Denver.
I like how quickly Jokic gets his jump shot up there. Outstanding job of finding some rhythm on that shot.
Westbrook against Murray. Left side, George. Here's Westbrook. Out to Morris. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Leonard finds Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The 3 from George.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Inside, Leonard with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Westbrook.
I mean, just a terror in transition is Russell Westbrook exploding past the defense with that speed.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Passes to Jokic beyond the arc. Another 3 for Denver.
And there are just enough threes in Jokic's bag for you to step out and have to pay attention to him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
Westbrook double team. Zubac finds Leonard. From deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. Gordon with a screen on Westbrook. Murray dishes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porter. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And here's George for 3. That one no good. And Denver the other way now. Morris against Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And this is where you appreciate Jokic as a big man and that touch from that distance.
Zubac a screen on Murray. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Tries the spin move over Porter. And the Clippers miss again. The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Fades away. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. On the wing, George. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from George.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Westbrook can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive edge.
2 minutes.
Murray against Westbrook. Murray kicks to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George against Caldwell Pope. passes to Morris. Here's Westbrook. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And Jokic with good timing over there. If he can do it offensively, why not on the D?
Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 5 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Zubats against Jokic. Porter in the corner. Gordon deciding where to go with it. With the drive. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 3. Right side, Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Pass to George. He dishes it to Westbrook. 3-pointer. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
It's so subtle, but what an effective up fake from Westbrook there. The defender couldn't help but take a bite.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jokic draws the double. Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Porter inside. Here's Jokic, and they force the shot clock violation. Great deep.
LA basketball.
From deep, George. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Denver, Jackson is out there with Brown. And there's Bryant. And there's Green. The kick out to Brown from past the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Brown's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Nuggets. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. You've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the 3-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Jackson passes to Bryant. Clock at 4. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
I don't know why we say this, but big men sharing the ball, we like that. It doesn't matter. Big, small, we'll take a good pass.
Here's Highland. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 7. Braun. Second chance shot. And Bryant kicks to Brown. And they double up Brown. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Braun, defended by Covington. A crossover, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Well, a key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt the teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the three.
Bryant with a screen on Gordon. The kick out to Bryant. Jackson looking it over. Green left side. Bryant with a screen for Green. To the paint. Bryant's shot is off.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And the shot is good. The Denver Legion got down to 8 on the bucket for Batum.
Batum 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Can go inside and score.
Jackson kicks to Bryant. Braun. No good with the triple. Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. The pass to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Back to Plumlee. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. With the shot. And it's Gordon missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Jackson down low. Working on Plumlee. Covington with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just reading his opponent like a book. That time Covington with great instincts defensively.
Outside Jackson. And it's Bryant in the corner. Pass to Green. Back to Bryant. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Here's Gordon. Outside Covington. On the wing, Eric Gordon. He's covered by Brown. Batum with the 3. And that one is off. The Nuggets leading by 6. Brown kicks to Green. Outside Jackson. Back to Green. To end the drought. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
And good recognition from Reggie. Open teammate.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 7 seconds left in the third. Here's Highland. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. You got Gordon. Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. They grab their own miss. Braun. The kick out to Brown. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. On On the wing, Gordon jacks up a three. Kicks it out to Covington. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Batum for three. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Drains the three-pointer. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up, so a natural rhythmic jump shot.
Braun, defended by Covington. Ryan against Batum. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Shot from the wing. Jackson misses. Clippers trail by 7. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And Eric Gordon's pulling up like that and hitting those shots. Gotta be a big concern for the opposing coach.
Batum against Green. Bryant. The kick out to Brown. Braun. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Batum with the steal. Outside, Covington. Pass to Highland. Here's Gordon. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. A three from Leonard. Rebound by Murray.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots. Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
It's deflected. George with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Leonard against Gordon. George, that's a two-pointer. Morris passes to Leonard. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Jokic kicks to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. He can see the play. It evolves. And he makes a quick decision. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Back to Gordon. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Drops in the breakaway lane.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Caldwell Pope finds Gordon over Morris. And it's off the back rim. No good.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here's Porter, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Jokic, no good. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Now George, from deep three-point range, misses. So the Nuggets win it. This, David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So
conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Now here's Jokic. And he misses his first shot of the game.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Jacks up a 3. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Gordon with a steal. Jokic with it. Murray passes to Jokic. Up and over Conley. Jokic, no good. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Murray. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Conley against Murray. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Oh, they need this! And it's Denver with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
So it's Minnesota now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to McDaniels. Let's go with a 3. Here's Towns. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Towns can't get it to go.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes.
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it?
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Edwards. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Jokic passes to Porter. Now here's Jokic. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Towns passes to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gordon. Oh!
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
The 3, Conley. He drops it from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 4.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Picked by Gobert. Back to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's Edwards with a drive. Offensive rebound. That one's good for 2.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Back to Jokic. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Jokic. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot. And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Shot's good by Towns.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. No good. A bit long that time. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Jokic finds Porter to the inside from 6 feet away. Gordon can't hit.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And here's Porter. Out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. McDaniels from long range drains the triple. It's a tie ball game.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Here's Jokic. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Left side, Edwards. Gobert passes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns on a screen. Pass to Conley. Over Murray. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Porter finds Jokic. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. screen on Murray. Here's Gobert, covered by Jokic. Gobert inside, working on Jokic, and the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail. Outside Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jokic. Oh, he nails it. Only 3 for 10, but that's got to feel good.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
He stops. He pops. Here's Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity. Goes up on the baseline. Oh, another miss by Jokic. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Now here's McDaniels. Conley passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Porter. Tie game in Minnesota. And join us right back.
16. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Jackson out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Green. Anderson with a screen on Brown. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Denver is shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
Well, I think, BA, when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Green finds Bryant. For the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Anderson inside. Green covering. Noel, no good. Denver is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Brown for 3. Goes to the fadeaway. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Anderson with a screen on Bryant. Back to Anderson. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside, Green. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. 4-3. And Bryant pulls it down. Denver in the lead. Outside, Brown. Bryant with it. Shoots over Reed. They get it back. Kick out to Brown. Out to the right wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate. That's 2 easy points. Prince. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Jackson for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Pass to Prince. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Noel. Back to Anderson. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Prince can't hit. Denver's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Jackson on the wing. To the paint. Here's Bryant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Nuggets lead by 7. Here's Prince. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Jackson still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Noel, defended by Brown. Reed, a screen on Brown. Here's Noel. The third quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Reid finds Anderson. No good on the triple. The Nuggets shooting just 38% for this game so far. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reid. Here's Noel. Here's Prince. Shot from the top of the key. Over to the wing. Reid for 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. And here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Fires for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
You can tell Jokic has a good sense for the floor, using the pick and roll to get free for a shot.
Down low, deflects the pass. Gordon with a steal. Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Porter's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McDaniels from long range. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. From deep three-point range. McDaniels with the rebound.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
From deep, Jokic. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Outside McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes the 3. Towns against Gordon. He shoots. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And now it's just a 4-point Denver lead. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
And here's Edwards outside. Fires hitting the triple.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Murray passes to Jokic. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Edwards. To tie it up. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Jokic. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Edwards for 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Gordon. And again, Denver no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-5 run. McDaniels from long range. Edwards picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Jokic, high post. He's against Gobert. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Conley. Goes up at the elbow. And another miss by Denver. Edwards, a pass to Conley. And here's McDaniels. And it's in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with a knife.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed.
The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And that one's good, George.
Paul George has such confidence in his three-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Zubac. And Michael Conley good for three.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Conley. Now the Clippers moving it up. Westbrook leading the charge. And Westbrook is right there.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Outside Edwards. Stolen by George. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The pass to Leonard. George against Edwards. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Here's McDaniels. Paul George making his last shot. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got 6 points.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Outside Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. Got a piece of it. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Nobody near Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. To the wing on the left. Gobert, the screen. Back to Conley. To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's good. 2 points. 5 points in the game.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
George against Edwards. Finding in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Fires from deep. Kept alive. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. George way outside. There's the 3. Leonard finds George. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. It's stolen by Morris. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Six on the shot clock. It's stolen by Morris. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Morris. Driving to the basket. And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Edwards passes to Conley. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Conley kicks to Gobert. Towns at the elbow. Pocket 6. Over Morris. Out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 7 points.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Count that 1. The Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Westbrook.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Leonard with the steal. Morris finds Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Here's Conley. Out to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Robert Covington's checked in for Morris.
Robert Covington.
1:52 left in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Covington. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
And George kicks to Westbrook. within one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. There's the dish to Gobert. And the shot goes down.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Here's George. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Westbrook outside for George. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Conley feeling it out. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Misses the 3. Now here's Leonard. He has 7. For 3, Covington. That shot missing. Anthony Edwards has been leading. All right, we'll get back here and stay with us, folks. We'll be back to
25. Fans, put your hands together. Milwaukee.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Gordon. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. And Anderson has it in the corner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anderson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Clippers trail by 6. Unloads. And stolen by Prince. Anderson outside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota ball.
It's stolen by Morris. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Morris has got 7 points.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds it. Great feel for the game.
Rivers passes to Anderson. And he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside, Batum. No good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Prince, right side. From deep. Good on the triple. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, Boy, just a nice quick decision that time in the screen and roll by Prince. I like that decisiveness there.
Batum for three. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Reed. Anderson kicks to Rivers. Back to Anderson. 6 to shoot. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Highland passes to Morris. Looking to end the run. Can't capitalize inside.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Prince outside. He kicks to Anderson. To the middle, wants to get it to Reed, and does. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
They get it back. Batum. Prince with the defensive effort.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Alexander Walker passes to Prince. Plumlee with the steal. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Prince. Gordon against Prince. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Inside, Gordon is at his disadvantage, but he's tough and he's physical. I mean, he's able to play through contact on that shot.
And Gordon drops them both. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Rivers has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gordon the pass to Morris. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And that's now 9 points for Marcus Morris.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Rivers dishes to Anderson. Count that one. Anderson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Batum with the bounce pass. Stolen by Rivers. It's Prince on the wing. Defended by Batum. Up top, Rivers. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Right side Towns. Out to the right wing. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Conley against Westbrook. From 20 feet out. The Clippers grab the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Leonard finds Morris from past the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Towns the screen. Here's the pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Edwards against George. Back to McDaniel. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Westbrook throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 12.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
So he comes up empty at the line.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
George with no one around. No good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 9. Gobert the pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Morris. It's Edwards on the wing. Passes it to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. And rebounded by McDaniel. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. Edwards against George. Right side, Conley. Shot clock at 6. Towns kicks to Conley. And the rejection by Zubac. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run. Westbrook. It's George on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
Edwards drives in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Towns with it. Now Covington defending. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Towns against Covington. Back to McDaniel. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Conley against Westbrook. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
No surprises tonight, BA. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Murray passes to Gordon. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And here's Denver. Gordon outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
And Denver has possession after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. For 3, Covington. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Love the hustle from Robert Covington, making his presence felt in transition.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Over Zubac. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Gordon. Jokic has got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's George. Launches it. Covington, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
And finished off by Westbrook.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
The Nuggets trail. From deep, Jokic. Outside for Porter. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining
on the wing, Caldwell Pope. Second chance effort. Offensive board. Here's Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Covington, a screen on Murray. And he's going for the oop here.
Westbrook will do whatever it takes to create for his team. The pick and roll is just one option.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Jokic with a screen on Covington. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Zubac with the steal. Leonard for 3. Drops in the 3.
Stop it on a dime. Kawhi showing good body control on that pull-up.
For Denver, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Murray finds Jokic. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Tries again. Gordon, right side. Pass to Porter. Porter a screen. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Leonard. George outside. The 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Leonard. George for three. That one is off. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Gordon against Leonard. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Leonard. Denied by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
He gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for Andy Jr.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. George has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
From second-round pick to an absolute star, Jokic can burn you in many ways offensively.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Gordon, it's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. Just over a minute has passed here in the 2nd quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Murray finds Jokic. Charity stripe shot. Jokic with a screen on Westbrook. From 7. Jokic in the post. Zubac there. Jokic passes to Murray. 2 seconds left. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Now here's Zubac. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jokic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Paul George.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play. You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 16 points.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Here's the 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 8.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
With the step back. Pass to Jackson. From behind the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Kicks it to George. Back to Westbrook. The shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Brown with it. Guarded now by George. Back to Brown. Inside. And stolen by Covington. Up top, George. Green covering. George passes to Covington. George finds Covington. That three's off the mark. The Nuggets trail. And here's Brown for three. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. George passes to Covington. Fires from deep. Pass to Leonard. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Back to Covington. Puts up a three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Brown. Off the left rim and out. Now here's Jokic. He got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
27.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. Here's Jackson after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Powell's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pass to Gordon for three. The shot off that time. And it's Denver the other way. Brown with it. And here's Jackson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I mean, taking what the defense allows. Reggie can run the pick and roll in a variety of ways.
Here's Highland. Got a piece of it. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Brown. Here's the screen by Bryant from outside the arc. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bryant, the pass to Green. Green with a screen on Plumlee. Brown with it, picked up by Powell. Jackson outside. Pass to Green. The three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Basket's good. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Batum against Green. Back to Jackson. Green, a screen. Jackson, pass to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the
Shoots a fadeaway, and the shot's good. Green's got 5 now.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
And here's Gordon from the arc. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And it's Green missing.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Bryant against Plumlee. Fade away. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers in the lead. Batum outside. Pass to Highland. For 3, Gordon. And Bryant pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Bryant. For the lead. Batum pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Highland. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Gordon against Brown. Pass to Bryant. Lays it up and banks it in.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Now Powell fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Green. It's Brown on the wing. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Clippers on top, leading. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Reggie Jackson, Thomas Bryant out there with Jeff Green. Then it's Bruce Brown. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Plumlee. Batum outside. Lets it go from deep. Denver grabs the miss. To take the lead. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Gordon, the pass to Batum. Hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets trail. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Bryant. And there's a 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 41%. George, a deep 3. And the Clippers miss again. And for Denver, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Jokic against Westbrook. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic with a screen on George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Kicks it to George. Lets a three fly, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. Porter against Leonard. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Kicks it to George. Takes a three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. It's Jokic, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Caldwell Pope. Murray from outside.
An incredible defender. Paul George combination of quickness and length.
Oh, did you see that? Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
George outside. Out to Covington. Launches a three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Gordon. Porter with a screen on Leonard. Outside Porter. Jokic against Zubac. And that one's good. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. For three, Covington. George left side. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
From deep. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. The three, George. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. George outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And he sinks the second. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Westbrook with it. From deep three-point range, no good. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Murray right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner three is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards, that's good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Jokic throws it down.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Back to Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. Caldwell Pope outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Porter finds Jokic. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Jokic missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. The kick out to Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Edwards against Jokic. Now Edwards. A 3-ball. They get the rebound. Out to the wing. Towns wide open. Gobert the pass to Towns. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fires it up. With nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Jokic has got his second bucket.
Well, Jokic, you can rely on him to get you some points in that range.
Outside Conley. Towns, high post.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's Edwards on the wing. Left side, Towns. Conley for 3. It's good from long range.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. To make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now, here's McDaniel. Guarded by Porter. And here's Conley outside. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. Outside Gordon. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Yeah, you just don't want to give Aaron Gordon that easy of a look.
Gobert with the screen on Murray. Conley with the 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
McDaniels finds Towns over Gordon. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the line. Jokic grabs the miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
For three, Edwards. Conley scanning the floor. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in its center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Porter finds Jokic. Shoots a fader.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Here's Jokic. Shoots over McDaniel. And he overshot that one, missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Knocks down the 3-ball. Conley's got 9 points. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his condition. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
Edwards. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He's got 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Gordon kicks to Porter. Gordon a screen. Passes it to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. It's Porter atop the key. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Gobert dishes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Porter with it. Conley picks him up. Gordon the pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Towns. Murray, good.
He's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Wide open look here for Murray. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 10.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
McDaniels dishes to Towns. Screen by McDaniel. And it's Towns penetrating. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Jokic is rolling, and you can see the coaching staff over there applauding everything he's doing.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. They need this. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. No good on the three. The Nuggets leading by 13. Jokic way outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Conley. The three. Towns a screen on Murray. Conley with the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Murray with it. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Out to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside Porter. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Edwards from the arc. A shot missing. Jokic firing on all cylinders. Thank you, David. And
17.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Murray kicks to Jokic from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Prince in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Prince has got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Timberwolves. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
From outside, off the mark. Denver leading by 10. Murray outside. From deep. The Nuggets with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line.
And stolen by Murray. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Porter. From deep 3-point range, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Noel. And here's Prince outside. Kept alive, Minnesota. Read the pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 6.
Big coming, big coming.
Prince outside. Puts up a 3. Noel, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, the D's going to want to find MPJ, especially from the corner. He's consistent from there.
From deep, Prince. Rebound by the Nuggets. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 13. From deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
He had a nice open look right there. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Here's Noel, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Noel's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota. Outside, Porter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Anderson against Gordon. Over Anderson. And it's Gordon missing. Timberwolves trail by 13. Anderson passes to Noel. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Fires for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Denver's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Jokic. Reed with the rebound. To the left wing. There's a good screen.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for 1 sip.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Henderson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Porter kicks to Jokic. From deep three-point range, here's Gordon. Back to Porter. Over to the left wing. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Porter. Jokic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Denver. Anderson wide open. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets leading by 12. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Reed. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes a 3. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. And Prince is good for 3. Prince has got it back down to single digits for Minnesota.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Prince. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Caldwell Pope outside. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 12. Takes the three. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Gordon, the pass to Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Back to McDaniel. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns for three. Jacks up a three. He can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. Towns with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Edwards. Murray the pass to Jokic. From the arc. Porter. And Porter putting it right back in.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Porter finds Gordon. And McDaniels with the block. And they recover it. 6 to shoot. Inside. Fades and shoots. Rebound Minnesota.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Murray. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic, no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Towns for three. It's not going to go for him. No good. So the Nuggets win it. It was a spectacular, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.